Hi, this is StarCon633, and today I'm bringing a review of the deluxe Kamen Rider Gaim Fourze and OOO's Lockseed set. This is the last of the two Lockseeds that are prominently used in the Kamen Rider Gaim and Kamen Rider Wizard team-up movie of Sengoku War. Maple Sengoku War, I should say. Anyways, we have, obviously, here the box, which is in the usual deluxe style, the gimmick lock packaging and so on. It's got a nice look at Kamen Rider Zangetsu Fourze arms and Kamen Rider Baron O's arms. Then obviously on the back it just shows you a few other gimmicks and all that. And now we're just going to move to the Lockseeds themselves. We're back. We got a good look at the Kamen Rider Fourze and the Kamen Rider O's Lockseeds. Let's start up with the O's Lockseed because we're pretty much going in order here. It's got a very nice, also similar to the Wizard one, it's got a very nice ruby reddish type of design, and obviously Kamen Rider O is on the front. And inside we have the Taka metal and the Kamen Rider O's driver. Let's turn this on. So that's pretty much how it sounded like when you turn on the scanner. Going out the back sounds quickly. For some reason this thing comes out as ORs, not so much O's, which is kind of odd, especially since Fourze also says Fourze, obviously, but they changed the, what's it called, tone just a tad bit on this one. But anyways, we'll go on to the lock itself. Side. And now let's see how it sounds like on the driver. Sometimes it doesn't work. Okay. I put the Baron plate on already because it was his lock, so let's do this.
Lock on. Come on. Fourze on.
That's pretty cool. It says Tatoba and so on, as trying to do it in this. They kind of made it the, what's it called? The trumpety sounds for Knight of Spear and so on, but instead do Tatoba instead. And it had the scanning sound, which was pretty interesting. So let's go into the 3 attacks.
Come on. Scanning charge.
So the first attack is scanning charge and the generic sound that they had on the driver. Next, we'll go under the second attack.
Come on. See ya.
So yeah, it's just Seiya. It's pretty much his catchphrase every time he was attacking and so on. It's just so cool because it's like Saint Seiya and so on. But anyways, we'll go under the last attack.
Come on. Combo change.
So yeah, combo change. Well, I'm pretty sure it didn't actually combo change, but yeah, I'm not really sure exactly what that one did, but it's cool that it actually has the combo change sound in there. Take this off, and let's hear it in on the Muso Saber. So it's on. Okay, it's already on. Okay.
Lock on. Or charge.
Then, for the second attack,
Or charge.
so yeah, that's a pretty nice lock. Let's go on to the. Let's go under the Fourze Lockseed now. Move this box inside. Now here is the Fourze Lockseed. Fourze Lockseed is a very, what's it called, white and black kind of Lockseed and so on. Pretty much like similar to most of his design and everything. Inside we have the rocket lock. Sorry, I'm only thinking lock. Okay, the rocket switch and the Fourze driver. Activating the back sounds. And this isn't on. Sorry about that. So that's the same sound as turning on the Fourze driver, going through the sounds.
Rider, battle starts. Fourze, win. Try again.
So it's got a white LED in this one. So yeah, even though both of them, it would be technically the same, so it'd be saying Fourze versus OO's for some reason this thing says. It's actually a different tune, sorry. So this says OO's for some reason, and this one actually has a different tone at the end. So instead of Fourze, they say Fourze. I guess that's how they can tell the difference between OO's and Fourze. Anyways, let's switch the plate, since this is Zangetsu's Lockseed. And because obviously, as stated before, it has this no confirmation sound because it's the same sound as the Gaim. So yeah, it's got a nice Fourze, what's it called, driver sound and everything. That's what I actually like about these Lockseeds, especially the Rider ones, because they have a lot of the sounds already taken from the previous drivers and modified so that it can use it for the lock. Let's go to your attacks. So it has limit break with the generic sound. Then it's got the drill switch and the final attack. Weird. Let me try again. So the last attack would be the rocket sound. So taking this off, let's put it on the Musa Saber next. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the next Rider set here as well. I'll be back to show I guess a comparison between the 4 locks. Here's a comparison between the 5 different Lockseeds that are used, featured in the Sengoku War movie. Anyways, it's got a very nice design of each of the helmets, as showed through the videos and everything. So it's nice that they actually make these Rider locks, and it's not really something new that they use previous Riders on the gimmicks of the year and all that, but usually they're just there for toy gimmick-wise only, and nothing more than that. This year, though, they went straight to actually using these previous Rider locks, or at least the last 4 in the Neo Heisei era, as people dubbed it. So, yeah. So it's really nice that these Rider locks, especially got a deluxe form and everything. I will be getting the other movie War lock for the Heisei vs. Showa whenever that Lockseed decides to appear back on some stores and all that. But anyways, yeah, so this is definitely a worthwhile pickup on the locks, especially if you're collecting all of the ones that are used at least in the movies and or TV show and everything. At this point, we don't know if these are actually going to appear on the show again later. And since it's already more than halfway through, I don't know if it's going to happen. It might happen near like the very end, but at this point, there's no guarantees they'll be used again. But anyways, check out Hirotaku, Rajio, and the other channels down below. And don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I'll see you on YouTube. Bye.